But we're gonna put it out deeper this morning. Just let it sink right there, okay? And we'll see.
There are no fish.
Hey, just hold your rod up a little bit so you can see if your line's moving. Reel it just a little bit. Okay, okay. We just want to be able to watch that line. That way if one picks it up off the bottom, we'll know, okay? See, one's got it. There you go, man. Oh. What you got, Reed, man? Bring him on up here, buddy. It's a good one, man. Look at there.
Oh, what is that called? Is that a grouper again?
Like a little goggle eye?
Okay, I don't want to keep forgetting his name.
No, that's okay.
It's a goggle eye. It's a goggle eye.
That's what we always called them. Little goggle eye. Maybe a warmer. See the orange on his fins? On the edge of his fins, isn't he pretty?
It's a goggle eye.
Got a mouth like a bass.
Yeah.
But he's the size of a brim.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put him back. What do you tell him?
Bye.
There he goes.
That was the first fish.
First fish, man, right off the bat.
First fish was a goggle eye. Okay.
As you can see, we're in a campground.
And I just caught a cork.
And we've been watching people fish this lake all week. A lot of kids, they really haven't been catching anything, because every time we go by them, I ask them if they're catching anything. And they have not been catching them, so we thought we'd make a little video to show how to catch brim, or any kind of fish really, because we're using worms in a lake that gets a lot of pressure. Reel up your slack just a little bit, buddy. All right, stop it. And just watch your line, see it jumping? He's got it. Another little guy. So we wanted to take a minute, make a little video to hopefully find some kids that are, or some parents of kids that are gonna fish a lake that gets fished a lot like this. Show them how to catch a good technique for catching lots and lots of little fish.
Here.
Hang on, just hold it.
Daddy,
Sir.
I think I know what we should name this video.
Okay.
Fish Chaos.
Let me just show you right here. This is our rig. We got a split shot weight, a tiny hook.
Daddy, there's a worm over
Okay,
there.
we're gonna catch them. A tiny hook and a piece of
Wait,
worm.
let's show the camera how they... Oh, there's cork.
Yep, I'll get it in a minute. It's not going anywhere, okay? Hang on. Here, try to catch that fish.
Okay.
It's way out there. Let it sink to the bottom. And then you just need to pick up your slack enough that you can see if something's got your line. He's on there, ain't he, man? So we got him going this morning.
Oh! Wait,
Like a little red.
is the camera going?
Yeah, a little red here. You see his little red?
Oh, I like that.
Have fun.
Thank you, sir. Wow!
Uh-oh.
We got him back in there. You see him sitting there?
Yeah.
He's gonna go. He's just kind of
He's like-
stunned.
He's like...
All right, since we just broke off, I'll show you how we rig up. So we just tie a little number 8 hook on. Then we're gonna crimp a split shot just a few inches above it. All right, so we got our hook tied on. I'll cut our extra line off. I'll put it back in the tackle box. And we'll get a little tiny split shot. We're just gonna crimp it on a few inches above the hook. Squeeze it on there with the pliers. So, got our hook, a little split shot, and then we'll put a piece of worm on there. Now we're ready to catch some kind of fish. So this is perfect
What is this?
for kids. Somebody's fishing lure, a bass lure, somebody left.
It was just sitting here the whole time?
Apparently so.
We're gonna keep it. Yay.
Yeah, this is a
I
great.
thought that was something weird. I didn't touch it the first time, but then I just touched it the second time. I don't know why.
I'm gonna try to throw it over there where we saw that. We see that bass. Keep running that, okay? Oh, I can't hardly cast this worm. He's so light. Here, you wanting the fish?
Mm-hmm.
All right, leave it out there. Don't reel it too far in, okay? You know, the great thing about fishing with kids, they don't care if the fish is only, he's got it. He had it, drop it back down there. It must have been a little one, man. They don't care if the fish is only 2 inches long, they just want to catch fish. All right, reel up.
I want to catch fish.
Hey, reel up some of your slack.
Right.
You had a fish on there then? Let me see it. You got some slime on it. Let's get it cleaned off. All right. Yeah. Tiny hook and a piece of worm, which they sell here at the little general store. That's where we got the worms from. Reel it up just a little bit more, man. All right, that's not so fast, buddy, when you reel. You just want to move it just a little bit. Reel it just a little bit. There you go. What have you got? Get him up here. There's a nice brim. Good one, bud. Come out there a little bit deeper.
My knife. I lost my knife.
One thing we do need to mention is why we're fishing at this particular spot on the bank, because this lake is set up. It's got a dock almost all the way around it, just like that, where you can walk and fish from. But we are fishing right here. Hickory.
No, thank you.
Because there's 2 trees in the water right there, like full-grown laydowns that you can see when the sun's up. You can see the trees under the water. And then we got these rocks right here. And then you got like a natural bank. So it's just a lot of different types of things that the fish can get around right here, all in one small spot. So that's why we chose to start here. But if we didn't start here, then if we walked down that dock, I'd be looking in the water for any type of wood or anything that's different.
I had bait. I don't hook myself, don't hook myself, don't hook myself.
Like I know there's a couple more laydowns going down this bank here.
If I hook myself, I don't have pants. I have shorts.
Yeah, you got shorts on.
So you hook me. You'll hook my pants, my pants.
So yeah, if we leave this spot in a little while
Don't you dare say rude.
to go looking for somewhere new,
Nope.
we will be walking down until we find another tree in the water. There's several trees down through there. This lake's set up really nice for fishing, and that's the type of thing that we're gonna focus on. Say the water's clear enough, you can see the trees on the bottom. You can see them running out there to deeper water. That's where we'll focus on fishing by them. Big worm, tiny fish, man. Some of them are gonna come on. That's okay, we're trying to catch some bigger ones by putting it way out there. But yeah, if we would had a cork on here, you know, our bait would need to be, I don't know exactly how deep it is, but somewhere between 6 to 10 feet below that cork. And most people are not fishing that deep under a cork, so that's why just free lining it like this works so well. It can make it down there to the bottom where those fish are at. Reel up your slack. You got too much slack. Okay. All right, let it sink. All right. Reel it on in. You get it up here by these little ones, you're gonna lose your big worm.
No, I'm not.
Because you got these little tiny fish up by the rocks.
His name is Flop.
His name is Floppy. You see all the colors in him? Isn't he pretty? Oh, let me get him back in the way.
Bye.
Let me check your worm.
See, I didn't lose my worm.
Yeah, anytime, summertime, if you get around...
Are they bedded up yet?
Huh?
Are they bedded?
No, they're not bedded right now, but in the summertime, if you get around rocks, there's gonna be little tiny sunfish right up against the bank.
Sunfish?
Yeah, call them sunfish. They're gonna be around the bank, around those rocks. I'm gonna put it over there a little bit further to the left. We'll see, buddy. It's deep right there, so let it sink, okay? Mercy. So yeah, in theory, the further away from the bank, the bigger the fish you should get as far as brim go. Reel up your slack a little bit, man, just a little. All right, that's good, that's good. But you just let that worm sit there for a few seconds and nothing grabs it, just move it a few inches. That's good, let it sink. But once you get close to these rocks, it's gonna get eaten by a little bitty brim. All right, guys, it's starting to warm up, so I think we are going to go get in the pool and cool off. Reed, here comes that big bass. Look, he's right there. He's down deep. That's not the biggest one. Do you see him?
Yep.
The other one was bigger than him.
That's 20.
All right, guys, but we're going to go cool off. Hopefully y'all saw a good way for a kid to catch a lot of fish in a pond that gets a lot of fishing pressure with that little small hook, a split shot, and a piece of worm. You don't even need a cork. Just throw it out there, let it sit on the bottom for a few seconds. If it doesn't move, if something doesn't get it, just move it a few inches. Sir.
It's my turn to talk.
Yeah, what you got? Please leave a comment. You like reading them?
Like and subscribe, and I have one more thing to do.
What you got?